All right, and we are back with ESQ-Astro Sauce. I am the host, ESQ-Astro, and I want to welcome all. It's all love on this side, so we are getting into today's daily collective read. And here on ESQ-Astro, we do a classic Egyptian tarot buildup of the pyramid. All shuffles are done on camera, okay? And we will use the gods of Egypt oracle cards to clarify and classify the reading. And when I say classify, I do just mean, get down to business and simplify for those who may not see what I'm seeing through the bigger reading. The gods usually provide a simple anecdote, and we will relate that with one of the gods in the pantheon of many gods or many deities in the Kemetic or Egyptian pantheon, whatever you subscribe to linguistically. Call in the ancestors, the Most High, and my spirit guides to guide the reading. Please call in whoever you need to get the best view from your end. First card coming out is the Hangman in reverse. Our next card is the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. The Moon card in reverse. The Chariot reverse. The Temperance second card in reverse. Pretty interesting so far. The World upright. So that's our first upright in the reading. And then Strength in reverse. The Magician in reverse. The High Priestess in reverse. And the Temperance card in reverse as the upright. Okay, I'm sorry, as the top card, but in reverse. So we got Temperance twice in reverse in the reading. Bottom of the deck is the Emperor upright. Okay, so again, bottom of the deck is what we don't see coming, but what definitely has a dominant energy over the reading. Again, all reversal reading except two cards so far. And so I would definitely say, as this turnaround's been coming over the last couple of weeks and we getting closer to the eclipse, I would definitely say some things definitely are going to be in a position of getting you out of the place where you may feel stuck. Definitely a change of fortunes. And this may be things that come to light that, again, you just couldn't see coming. With the Chariot in reverse, this definitely could be about you getting back in motion, especially if things have not been in a place where things have been in motion or progressing towards the goals that you're setting out to. With Temperance, coming out in that first position in the second row, I would definitely say there's like an imbalance going on, but there's some type of travel, big change, something that's definitely going to influence the dailies when it comes to this World card being the only upright card in the heart of the spread. Okay. Strength card coming after that. Strength can be about setting strength in reverse can be about setting boundaries. It definitely can be about again, stepping into your power, but it could be about relinquishing some power and letting other people show their magic or work their magic. And I would definitely say that's what this is saying with the Magician card coming in reverse in the next row. Just, it may be a place where you kind of need to tone it down, or again, maybe get more in cahoots with the High Priestess energy to, again, build up your bag, new spells, new rituals, or advancements even in your spirituality could come about from that higher calling that we've been seeing. Again, Temperance and in the reverse at the top of the reading, basically saying the same thing here. Something is in balance, but there's the rule of the Emperor, I believe, coming in to what you can't see, that will balance things out and set things in the proper order. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and clarify with the gods of Egypt. I think the reading's pretty straightforward. You know, a lot of reversals, but again, we are in that turnaround period where things are turning around for a lot of people when it comes to just where things have been and where things are actually headed to. Okay, and we always affect these things through the choices that we make as well as the moves that we make. And I definitely see somebody becoming unstuck, maybe even coming into a place of pure happiness or joy. I wouldn't be surprised if the Ra card comes out for the God's clarification, or the alchemical force card, which I think, you know, you have both at play right now. So you definitely have to be mindful of that energy. And if it comes out, then I spoke it into existence. If it doesn't, then we'll see what it does come out to be. All right. And the gods say, in reverse, transformation. Okay. Transformation in reverse. So again, this is a clarification of the full spread. And I would just say, you know, there's a big transformation that you probably can't, you may see it coming, but again, you can only move within it. You probably won't see into the fact after you've transformed. Being that it's in reverse, it could mean things stand the same if you don't turn these particular things around here in the reading. Okay. Bottom of the deck for the gods is the skill Ptah upright card. Okay. So that's coming out in the upright. That's what we can't see. To me, it's not equivalent to the emperor, but it's definitely showing that things will be in a better position. Okay. Um, this turnaround, again, it's a process. It's not something that's just going to happen overnight, but I would say the process has already been started. You know, how you judge that process and where you see yourself in that process, I would say, you know, depends on where you see yourself picking up at the current time in this reading. Because some of this I'm seeing, because again, reversals can mean things that have happened before or in the past. So again, we want to look at it in all ways. But again, with that world at the heart of the spread, there's definitely some change incoming. uh, and again, I think it's something that you can't measure. You can only, again, maybe get the premonitions through these type of readings, or maybe you just feel like something's going to change based upon your actions that you're doing. And I would say you're definitely right, but don't stop doing the actions, because the change won't come if you stop. You know, when we talk about attraction or magnetism, you know, things are only going to meet you to the point that you meet it at. You know, a magnet can't attract something, you know, half a room away. You know, unless it's a big magnet. You know, and even then, there's still a field of gravity that we have to realize exists. You know, between objects where that pull is only going to be so strong. So again, this is why we do things to increase our magnetism, whether it's meditation, sun gazing, crystal therapy, crystal meditation. You know, so many different modalities that we can get into as far as what you can do to increase your magnetism. But again, you know, most things are not going to be attracted to you from far away. Again, unless that magnetism is built up. Um, you know. So abstinence is another one of those things that will build up your magnetism, retaining fluids, the natural bodily fluids and oils. So, you know, I would definitely say with that skill card and the emperor card, somebody's leveling up. You know, it's just a process, and again, we're in the process of the turnaround with this eclipse coming up. So, I would say between eclipse, you may see something major come in here as far as a change when it comes to travel or your finances or some type of access to, you know, information or resources that, you know, get things going and turning around for you. You know, this could even be, you know, some type of job or some type of promotion. Um, yeah, so I don't want to go too much further into it. I think it's pretty simple. So you guys check the overview, which I'll have in the shorts for the community section. Leave me a comment if you do resonate with the reading. Let me know what's touching you. Again, what you see, because I am open for, again, different interpolations, different interpretations. Um, like, share, subscribe, and again, let's help me get into the algorithm so that we can get this information out there, get this to people who really can benefit from this not being for entertainment, but it being for actual usage of what you may be going through at the current. All right. So again, this is the daily collective read for August the 4th. Okay, we're already into August, so appreciate you guys tuning in. ESQ Astro signing out. Peace.